I've never told anyone before. I'm sharing it because it speaks to how easily trust can be misplaced, especially when we assume safety based on shared culture or ethnicity. A few years ago, after being divorced and single for about 3 years, I decided to try online dating. I had been in a relationship for 10 years, and stepping back into the dating world felt scary and unfamiliar. Online dating felt safer, especially because I was a single mother. When I received a message from a man who was also from Kenya, my home country, I immediately felt more comfortable. We spoke the same language, shared cultural references, and he was from the same city. We talked often and became friends. It felt good, familiar, and safe to talk to someone who understood where I came from. Without realizing it, I trusted him simply because of that shared background. We talked about meeting, but I kept postponing it, staying busy. One day, while driving to Dallas, a city close to where I lived, my car broke down. Coincidentally, it happened near where he said he lived. Feeling vulnerable and stranded, I called him. I thought it would be safe to finally meet while he helped me check my car and maybe give me a ride. He came right away. He was handsome, funny, and just as charming in person as he had been on the phone. We laughed easily, like we always had. He offered to let me wait at his place while my car was being towed. His home was only about 10 minutes away, and it was a beautiful townhome. Everything seemed normal. I felt reassured. After all, he was Kenyan, just like me. Once inside, we continued laughing and talking. He complimented me and told me how beautiful I was. Then he offered to show me around the house. We walked through the kitchen and bathroom, and then he showed me his bedroom. That's when everything changed. As soon as I stepped into the room, he suddenly grabbed me, threw me onto the bed, and tried to assault me. I was shocked. We struggled as I fought him off. He kept begging, saying he liked me, as if that excused what he was doing. We had never crossed any boundaries before. There had been no signal, no invitation, no consent. I managed to get away and ran downstairs. I confronted him, asking how he could do something like that. He immediately became apologetic, saying he was sorry over and over again. In that moment, I knew I had to stay calm. I was in his house, without my car, completely dependent on him to get home safely. I pretended everything was okay. Not because it was, but because survival sometimes requires silence. He's got a new girl. When I was finally alone, the reality hit me. I broke down and cried uncontrollably. One thought kept replaying in my mind. This man almost raped me. I blamed myself. I questioned my decisions. I wondered how I had put myself in that situation. But the truth is this: what happened was not my fault. To my fellow immigrant women, shared culture, language, or country of origin does not guarantee safety. Familiarity is not the same as trust. Trust is built through consistent respect, clear boundaries, and actions that honor your dignity, not through ethnicity, accent, or shared history. What happened to me was not because I was careless, naive, or too trusting. It happened because someone chose to violate my boundaries. When your body says no, that is wisdom. When your spirit feels uneasy, that is protection speaking. You do not owe anyone access to you because they look like you, sound like you, or come from where you come from. Healing begins when we release shame that does not belong to us. Healing is remembering that survival is strength. It is choosing yourself again after fear tried to silence you. It is learning to trust your instincts more than explanations, apologies, or pressure. If you are an immigrant woman reading this, your safety matters. Your boundaries matter, your voice matters. And you are allowed to say no, leave, and protect yourself every single time. You are not alone, and you are not broken.